day?
You mentioned core beliefs, and I think you defined it. I was going to read that definition off, but I think you already defined it. And I was going to ask if you're comfortable sharing any personal experience you've had with a negative core belief, but I guess that example was your career path. So I just want to say it's great that you're comfortable sharing that, because I think it's important for a lot of people to hear that. Even professionals whose job it is to help you also sometimes need help themselves. And it's useful to share that for anyone seeking help and feels alone because of it.
Absolutely. I think one of the most common, I could say, through my work experiences and my lived experiences, a common negative core belief that we all mostly struggle with is self-doubt, right? Not worthy, not good enough. And there have been many experiences in my life where I have come to that crossroads of not feeling good enough. And that feeling is yucky and debilitating within us, right? Where we feel less than even for ourselves. And so, in professional self, in personal life, there are many times that I have felt that way. And to become aware now that that's a negative core belief and is rooted in, it's almost like this negative core belief is like that absolute truth that lives in the basement of your house. And every now and then, when there's a stimulus that shows up, we go into the basement of the house to consult that core belief. And it's so convincing and it's so persuasive that it almost makes you believe that that is the ultimate truth. So we want to continue to go to the basement and challenge those things and actually collect some garbage along the way and put it in the dumpster, right? Because there are core beliefs that we may have lived by through our experiences or through conditioning of childhood. When we become aware that they are negative core beliefs, we have the opportunity to change them. And I invite everybody to consider that in challenging some of the core beliefs that don't hold true.
I love the analogy of the basement in your house. The back of your mind, it's not necessarily a conscious belief, although you probably don't even know you have that.
So there's a lot of purging that we all need to do every now and then.
Yeah, for sure.
Another episode of the Speak Real podcast, sharing one-on-one conversations. We believe that storytelling is the best way to empower youth and give them the platform to find their voices.
Presented by YouthSpeak. Youth experience, youth voice, youth empowered.